You all may be seated. All right, Mr. Clough,
Yes,
you're
Honor.
back, except today you're the petitioner. Looks like we found Mom.
Finally found her.
Okay, finally found her. What can I do for you today?
All right, guys, this one is already off the rails before it even starts. We've got Judge Vondaby, a father who's been carrying the full weight of 5 kids, and a mother who's been missing in action until today. And when she finally shows up, it's not accountability she brings, it's attitude. Stay with this case, because what sounds funny at first turns into a brutal financial reality by the end.
So, what's been going on? I mean, it's been a few months since I've seen you.
Right.
So, it looks like you were here, back when you were here, they had a, excuse me?
She just looking at me crazy.
I'll make it easier for you. You focus on me.
Right.
Focus. Excuse me.
Sorry, Judge.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it. This is your first time here today. And if I remember correctly, you filed the lawsuit on him previously and had the audacity not to show up. So you definitely need to pipe down.
Okay, I chose money though.
Okay, well.
This is the first red flag. The judge isn't focused on drama. She's focused on stability. Where are the kids? Who's watching them? Because in family court, responsibility matters more than excuses. And right here, you can already tell the judge is clocking who's been consistent and who's just showing up late to the story.
Okay, what she just said is right, all right? But I'm not agreeing with you in the sense that, you know what I mean? Let me tell him to be quiet and talk to me only.
I got you,
all right,
Judge.
Mr. Clough, continue. So, as I was saying, it's been a few months. So the kids have been with you, looks like it's been about 7 or 8 months now.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right? So in this 7 or 8 months, has Mom been paying?
Have you been paying?
Well, no, that's
she
not how this
hasn't,
works. That's not how this works.
She hasn't been paying.
All right?
She has not been paying.
Has she at least been visiting with the children?
She hasn't visited the children, but she visited that man in jail that she ran off with.
Oh, the one that...
Listen carefully to what's being said here. 7 to 8 months with no financial support, no visits, no consistency. In child support court, time equals responsibility. And when one parent carries everything alone, the math always catches up. At this moment, the judge already has enough to move numbers, even if the other side keeps talking.
That was in the car that you
In the
really couldn't
Cutlass,
see?
yeah.
The Cutlass. Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right.
He got arrested not too long after I saw you for the PPP loan. Is that correct?
No,
That's how she got that.
incorrect. That's incorrect.
She got what? What's that?
You know, from the last time. She got the booty in the booty.
What they call it something, though.
Yeah, the BBL. She know.
Oh.
Why you telling my bitch?
People need to know.
People don't need to know nothing. That's for the gram.
Anyway, Your Honor.
I mean, I wanted to know, but, you know, we're not here for that. We're not here for that. I'm not going to be petty. So.
This is where emotion crosses into exposure. The father doesn't just say she disappeared, he explains where her priorities went. And Judge Vondaby lets it play out, because credibility matters. When actions don't match excuses, the courtroom turns cold fast. Ask yourself, how would you explain this if you were standing there?
All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
I think that's about it, Your Honor. Just ready to hold her accountable.
Okay.
Boy.
Okay, Miss Daniels.
Yes, Judge. Sorry.
Excuse me.
Judge, I'm sorry.
Are you here to be pretty, or are you here to tell me your side of the story as to why you shouldn't pay child support today?
A little bit of both, Judge. But I'm
not interested in whether you're here to be pretty or not. That has nothing to do with my ruling. You understand it, right?
I do, Judge.
All right.
But
so
I should be pretty for you.
Well, let's stick to the facts. I could care less how you look.
Okay, Judge. Let's get to the facts.
That line right there? That's not personal, it's control. The judge is resetting the room. In this courtroom, appearances don't matter. Facts do. And when a judge tells you to drop everything extra and stick to reality, it's usually because the ruling is already forming.
Please do. And quickly, without all the extra.
Not extra at all. The fact is, Judge, I had these children for 10 years before I put them on your doorstep. He was barely doing anything. That's why I petitioned the court, Judge.
Okay, well, here's the deal. You petitioned.
Yeah.
He showed up. You didn't. I dismissed it.
I had an opportunity, Judge. Had to take it.
Okay. And could you do me a favor? If you're going, I don't allow gum chewing. But if you don't have anywhere to put it, I would suggest you at least.
I'm good at that. Yeah.
Okay.
Now you see.
What?
Mr. Clough, Ms. Daniels, continue, please.
Well, that's why I petitioned the court. I do apologize for not.
Here's the turning point. She admits she filed before and didn't show up. That matters legally. When you ask the court for help and then disappear, you lose leverage. Family court remembers patterns. Miss a hearing, and you don't just miss court, you lose credibility.
But let me tell you, I came up, you know.
Oh, let's talk about this come up. What kind of come up we talking about?
Well, Judge, I met a man who said he can change my life, Judge.
All right, so how financially, did he change this life of yours?
Not too much.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Clough.
I know.
Mr. Clough. We don't know. Let's hear her side of the story because I'm pretty sure she's going to say some interesting stuff about finances.
Judge, Clough don't know nothing. Listen, understand that I got at least, 6 figures in the bank.
Oh, okay.
Had 6 figures in the bank.
You said what now?
Mr. Clough, again,
Federal doesn't take
I'm
it.
not,
I put it
excuse me,
overseas.
Miss Daniels, when I speak, both of you be quiet. Mr. Clough.
This changed my life moment? Judges hear it all the time. But notice the follow-up question, how financially? Because feelings don't pay for school, food, or insurance. And when that answer falls apart, the court pivots straight to numbers.
There will be no more outbursts, okay? I understand you both are frustrated, emotions are high, but let me get through this hearing, okay? Because if I can't get through it, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna reset. And I know neither one of you wanna pay for court parking again, right?
I don't.
You don't wanna take off your work, right?
Only one of us will be here.
Okay, but you want some sort of relief, right?
This is where the case flips. 6 figures in the bank isn't a flex in family court, it's evidence. The moment money enters the record, the judge's job becomes simple. Calculate responsibility. And from here on out, every word she says is being used against her.
Well, it kind of just depends on the year and how many promotions I get, how many companies want to invest in me. So it just depends. Anywhere between.
When are you gonna answer my?
Judge, it's a difficult question for me. Because, sometimes I can have a promotion that's $500 or I can have a promotion that's $50,000 plus. So.
Miss Daniels, I don't have a lot of time, right? I have other cases I need to get here.
I do understand that.
Right, so you obviously came here to waste my time.
I didn't.
You did, because I asked you a very simple question.
Judge,
On
I have
average,
a simple answer.
On average,
How
much do you make in a year?
Watch how patience runs out. The judge asks a simple question, average income. No fluff, no branding, no influence talk. Because when you dodge basic math, the court assumes the highest reasonable number. Silence doesn't protect you here, it costs you.
Judge, I'd like to say maybe about 30 to 100K.
Okay, 30 to 100,000?
Yeah.
So we just gonna take the high end so we can keep this moving because you came here to waste my time and I do not have time to play with you.
Oh my gosh, Judge.
And is this from an employer or are you self-employed?
I
What do
am
we do?
self-employed.
All right.
I do influence.
What do you influence?
I influence the world.
You clearly aren't influencing, you said the world?
The world.
Well, that doesn't include these 5 children because you don't even go and see them, right?
It's just been the last couple months.
Well,
okay?
no, excuse me.
Yes, Judge.
You're influencing everyone but these children that you do not have anything to do with and you do not.
This is the most dangerous mistake in child support court, oversharing. Once the judge locks onto the high end, the calculation is set. The court isn't guessing anymore. It's assigning responsibility based on your own testimony. Would you have handled this differently?
I mean, I got more than the BBL. I had tube sock titties, so I got the boobies, then I got the booty, and then I got all that. So he probably paid
$1,000?
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, let me hurry up and get you out of here with these numbers.
but I didn't pay
You're
that.
about to pay child support. You have 5 children total, or do you have other children outside of that are under the age of 18?
No, I don't.
Okay,
They're grown.
so just the 5 children, right?
Just
All right, so 5 children, that is going to be at the 40%. And you said health insurance was about $350, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
This moment seals it. Cosmetic expenses versus child expenses. Judges don't shame, they compare priorities. And when the numbers come out, the tone changes instantly. Because child support isn't punishment, it's correction.
$604.
Is that a week, Your Honor? Or?
How often are you paid? Are you paid by the day? You paid by the month? How are you paid?
Judge, it just depends. I would.
She
say
just
no.
answered my question. That's a monthly amount.
I mean, that's
How
great.
she's
Monthly.
paid, it'll just break down, but the amount is $2,604 plus.
I can give you that.
Plus $350 reimbursement for the children, so that brings your monthly rate to $2,954.
The kids stay with him though.
That's right.
The kids will continue to live with him because that's who they live with, and obviously
They can stay.
you care more about a BBL than them.
That's
Right.
not true.
And we don't know when she's gonna run off again with the next guy.
No, next guy. I'm good.
It'll be a caprice this time.
I'm good.
Oh, okay. So we're good with the numbers then. Is there anything
gravy.
further? All right, is there anything further that you want me to know that's related to this?
Judge, briefly about visitation. How does that work?
The kids are gonna stay with him and you guys are gonna work that out at a
we don't get
different.
along very well, as you can see.
Well, obviously, but I mean, they need to stay with him and probably see you on weekends if you're so busy.
My busiest time, Judge. I can't do weekends. Maybe Monday to Tuesday.
Well, they go to school.
Right, and I'm at work.
Are you gonna get them to school?
No.
I can't.
You can't get them to school.
She don't have a car.
You don't have a car?
She make all that
please.
money,
Oh, you a lie.
but ain't got no car.
You better go see the rose outside.
What kind of roses? I love roses. What color?
I just said rose, like rose gold color.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
because I know we weren't talking about that other one. But
no, we're
anywho,
not
that's
good.
neither here nor there. Is there anything further, Mr. Cliff?
I think that's all, Your Honor.
All right.
At the end of this hearing, the outcome is clear. 5 kids, full custody with the father, nearly $3,000 a month in support, and a judge who wasn't distracted by talk, only truth. If this case shocked you, drop your take in the comments. Hit like, subscribe, and stay locked in for more real courtroom moments that expose what accountability really looks like.
You all may be seated. Okay. Miss Miller, is it Miss or Mrs.?
Mrs.
Mrs. Miller, you brought this case before the court. What is going on?
This is my
Future
son's
daughter-in-law.
baby mama.
Future
Okay.
daughter-in-law.
And Tracy.
All right, guys, this one is messy because it's not just about money, it's about family ego. Grandma walks into child support court thinking she's about to hold baby mama accountable. But the twist, the court starts digging and realizes this might have been a family agreement, not abandonment. And when that happens, the whole case flips. What would you do if you were raising the kids, but the paperwork says you agreed to it?
So Tracy leaves the kids with me and didn't come back to check on the kids, haven't done anything, just dropped them off and took off and expects me to take care of the children. We didn't drop food off, she didn't leave any clothes, she didn't do anything. Tracy says she works all the time. That's what she tells me.
Okay.
That's where she is. So she hasn't done anything with the kids.
Okay.
And they're small kids. They're 3 and 4. I'm trying to deal with a 3 and 4-year-old while she runs around and does.
Notice how the judge immediately locks on to specifics, how long, what ages, what support. Because in support court, the judge isn't here for feelings. She's here for facts that can be proven. No food, no clothes, no money sounds brutal, but the court still needs the timeline and the agreement. This is where a lot of cases collapse. People bring emotion, but not evidence.
According to your son, I am.
Okay. Tracy,
just has bad
what's
taste
your
in
last
women.
name?
My name is Tracy Smith, Judge.
Smith. Okay.
Yes, and I'm prepared. I've watched your court hearings on Zoom and the other
Kiss it
courts.
up. Are you really
So I'm-
kiss it up?
Excuse me. There's nothing wrong with watching hearings on Zoom. That's not kissing up.
It just sounds like a kiss up to me.
No. Well,
that would be Tracy.
Well-
that would be her.
Okay. Mrs. Miller, we're going to be nice and
Yes,
respectful.
I apologize,
It's not
Your Honor.
kissing up if she is watching court.
This, I watched your court on Zoom, moment is sneaky important. The judge actually likes preparation, but she also hates fake performance. You can feel the tension. Grandma thinks Tracy is putting on an act. Tracy thinks Grandma is bullying her. And the judge is basically saying, stop the side comments, we're doing this clean. Ask yourself, if you were Tracy, would you come in nervous or come in ready to defend yourself?
Yes.
You said she dropped the kids off and go do, how do you know the things that she do?
She claims she's working, but she claims she has no money. I'm trying to figure out how that works. How do you work but have no money for your children? I mean, I'm confused because I don't understand.
How long have the children been with you?
6 months.
6 months. And who dropped them off to you?
She did.
Okay.
Tracy did.
Here's the legal pressure point. How do you work but have no money for your children? That's the judge testing credibility. Because support court is built on one idea. Kids don't pause their needs because adults are figuring life out. If you claim you're working, you have to show where the money goes. And if you can't, the court assumes the children are being shorted.
How do you know their relationship?
My son tells me things.
Right. You only get it. Hear me out. You're only getting information from your son. And I'm not saying that your son is not being truthful, but that's just one side of it. It's always another side.
I see stuff.
And it seems like you're very passionate about your grandchildren.
Yes, I am.
So you should at least pretend to get along with their mother. I mean, she did drop the kids off to you, so she must trust you, right?
I don't say anything bad about her.
Wait a minute. She did trust you enough to drop the children off to you, right?
Or she had no one else.
This is where Grandma makes the classic mistake. She's arguing from her son's version of events. And the judge calls it out. One side is never the full story. Courts hate, he said, she said, especially when the key person, the son/fiancé, isn't even in the room. That's why the judge keeps steering back to, what did you personally see, hear, and agree to?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not following.
She probably
what's
would have
the
just
issue.
left him with anybody.
Your Honor, I'm going to object. I object, Your Honor.
What you objected for? You ain't no attorney. How you objected?
Wait, she has the right to object. Both of you can object.
Oh,
you
I didn't know
represent
that.
yourself.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, now I'm listening.
Now, what
so
is
I
your
can
objection?
object.
That's not true.
Okay, what is your legal objection?
That it's not true.
All right, so that's not a legal objection.
She's not an attorney.
So it doesn't matter. She watches court on Zoom, so she is learning how to represent her.
Right.
Let's not knock anyone for trying to
true.
represent themselves. That's
true.
not a legal objection, unfortunately. So I'm going to allow her to keep speaking, okay?
Okay.
Okay, now.
When the judge explains that's not a legal objection, she's teaching a hard rule. Feelings aren't objections. If you represent yourself, you still have to follow courtroom language. You can't just shout, she's lying, and expect the judge to stop everything. Legal strategy matters, even in support court. Would you stay calm here, or would you lose it like Grandma keeps doing?
The children were being dropped off to you?
My son is in the military.
Okay.
So Tracy, should be taking care of the children.
Okay.
But she got this new career that she has to worry about. So
that's a good thing, right?
If it'll keep you away from your children, no.
Okay.
No.
And you said 6 months they've been with you.
Mm-hmm. 6 months.
Was there a discussion about it being a temporary thing, or was it just permanent?
Temporary.
Oh, you told me it was going to be temporary?
I told your son it was going to be temporary.
You didn't tell me it was going to be temporary when you dropped him.
Okay, so I see kind of what's going on here. Sounds like a lot of miscommunication. You're communicating with your son directly about the things that she and your son discussed, but your son is not really.
The military detail changes the whole case. Deployment means limited communication, delayed decisions, and a lot of assumptions. Grandma thinks Tracy dumped the kids. Tracy is implying it was a planned support system while she worked and traveled. And the judge is starting to see the real villain. Miscommunication between adults, while the kids become the collateral damage.
Relaying it to you as though he spoke to her about it. That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like, but my son wouldn't lie. He wouldn't make up things.
He wouldn't lie, but you would.
Okay, wait a minute. So you said your son wouldn't lie. Did he tell you?
Did she just call me a liar, though? Did you just call me a liar, girl?
I don't think she said that. I didn't hear that word.
It better not have been that word.
Yeah, I don't think she said that word.
Gift for rewriting reality.
Miss Smith, we will get to you shortly.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
This is a judge skill moment. She names the pattern out loud, miscommunication, and that's not random. Judges do this when they suspect the case doesn't meet the legal standard for child support. Because if the kids were dropped off under an agreement, it's not neglect. It's family help. And support court is not meant to punish somebody you personally don't like.
Is there anything else you want me to know?
No, Your Honor, that's it.
Okay, so I can move over to
Yes,
Miss
Your
Smith
Honor.
then.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, Miss Smith, it is your turn. What do you want me to know?
Your Honor, she absolutely has not had my kids consistently for 6 months.
Okay, how long have Miss Miller?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
Ms.
just making
Miller?
notes on what she was saying. I apologize.
Yes, you can quietly make notes.
I apologize.
Quietly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So her son and I are very much so in love, and he just recently joined the military.
I'm sorry, I should have had some water before I sit down. I apologize.
He recently joined the military and he's deployed right now. He's probably going to flip out when he finds out what his mom has done by bringing me to child support court. So
he doesn't know that?
No, he doesn't know yet.
Tracy's testimony is basically, he doesn't even know you filed. That's massive. Courts don't like secret legal moves inside a family, especially when the deployed parent is the center of the plan. If the fiancé didn't approve this case, Grandma looks less like a caretaker and more like someone trying to control the relationship. Did this moment change how you see Grandma's motive?
I don't get paid a lot. Mostly they just kind of cop the expenses and stuff while I'm growing my channel. Before he deployed about 7 months ago. And he did not want me to give up my growing career. I'm starting to get a lot of traction on social media. And so he told me that he talked to his mom and agreed that she would take care of the kids while I have to travel. And I don't travel for like a month at a time. I'm going maybe 5 days to 7 days and I'm back 2 or 3 and I get my kids. And then if I have to travel again, I leave them with her. You know, I don't have my mom. And so when I got in this relationship, I wanted to have a good relationship.
Now we get Tracy's full story. Travel content, short trips, groceries, kids picked up again. So not a full 6-month abandonment. Legally, the difference matters. Support orders usually require proof of primary custody, consistent care, and financial imbalance. If Tracy is still parenting in rotation, and there was a plan with the son Grandma's 6 months straight, claims starts looking shaky.
I don't see how y'all are going to be able to work together with these children if you can't even get a word in. Now, in this email,
See, she interrupted
it is very clear what the intentions. It is very clear that this was a temporary situation and you agree to help them.
She wrote that email. I agreed to keep my grandchildren because I didn't want anybody else to have
That's what the email says.
I agreed. I did agree.
Okay, so
I'll take that.
Mrs. Miller, I don't like to tell people what their intentions are, but it does not seem like you did anything here today other than to come and waste my time, because you should not have filed a child support situation on her.
This email is the nail. In court, documents beat emotions. The judge reads it and basically says the intentions were temporary and Grandma agreed to help. That means Grandma can't come into child support court acting surprised. You don't get to volunteer to support the household, then later sue for money because you're angry. That's exactly why the judge is irritated. It's a misuse of the court.
Get to know each other. This is not the place to do it. This is where bitter feelings, all of those things come into place. This is not the court. This is not the court. This is not the place to be doing these types of things. All right? I'm going to deny your request and I'm going to dismiss this case because you do not have a reason to ask for child support. It's very clear from this email that you knew what the situation was and you agreed to help them. And you're getting financial support from it. It's just not what you're looking for, but that was the agreement, to continue paying the bills and everything like that.
I won't be dropping them off on Monday, so.
You ain't gonna have that already there. You probably not coming.
No, hold on. Yes, you are. Because y'all are gonna do what? Y'all gonna go have a conversation.
Did you hear her? We're gonna have a conversation.
Yes, y'all are gonna have a conversation.
You're gonna have to play
and y'all are
nice,
gonna
not
work
just in
this
front
out.
of the judge.
And you are too. Is there anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, is there anything further?
No, Your Honor. Can we like order counseling? Is that an option?
Girl, please.
Well, I can't necessarily order counseling because
Because I can't talk to her. Look how she reacts.
Here's the
Girl,
deal. Here's the
please.
deal. I cannot order that. That is not what we do in child support court, but I would highly recommend and encourage it. And it can be done. And I have faith in the both of you. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So the final ruling is brutal and clear. Request denied, case dismissed. The judge says you don't have a legal reason for child support because the email shows you knew the situation and agreed to help. And she pushes the real fix. Talk like family, not enemies. If this case stunned you too, drop your take in the comments. Who is wrong here? Hit like, subscribe, and I'll bring you more courtroom drama that turns on one piece of evidence.
You all may be seated. Okay, Miss Sauer,
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, George and I were.
All right, guys, this one's going to hit different because it starts like a normal child support case and then turns into a full emotional plot twist. A mom is asking support for a 9-year-old, but the man already adopted the child legally. So the court isn't debating if he's responsible. It's about what happens when love, fear, and paperwork collide. Would you sign adoption papers if you weren't 100% sure?
We're engaged to be married. However, that did not. We broke up. In the process of being engaged, George adopted my 9-year-old son, Travis.
Okay.
And
This is the key legal fact. He adopted the child. Adoption isn't symbolic, it's permanent. Once you adopt, you become the legal parent like biology doesn't matter anymore. So when she asks for support, she's not reaching, she's following the law. And that's why the judge stays calm here. The paperwork already answers the biggest question.
even though we're not going to get married, I would like to seek child support from George for Travis, please.
Okay. Any objection to that?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the objection?
Well, we were engaged. It was great. Her
Okay.
kid Travis he's really sweet.
Wait, her kid?
I'm
You adopted him, right?
I'm not the biological father.
He's not.
adopted
but
him,
he
right?
you adopted Travis.
I was getting, yes, I did. Yes, I'm not denying that I did adopt.
Notice how fast he tries to pivot. I'm not the biological father. That line might work socially, but legally it's useless after adoption. The judge keeps bringing him back to the same point. Travis is your son on paper. And in court, paper beats feelings. Did this moment change how you see his objection?
Travis.
So Travis is your son too.
Technically, yes.
Okay.
We were intending on marrying. I had a panic attack, Your Honor, a month before the wedding, and I ran out.
Okay.
I left, and we never got married. Make a whole lot of money, and
I'm not following you.
I don't really see Keely. I don't see Travis much these days.
He misses you, and I miss you.
I'm not following you. You adopted Travis legally.
Y- y-
He's your son,
yes, Your Honor.
which means you should be paying child support for him.
I probably should.
Probably.
Here comes the emotional defense, the panic attack, running out, disappearing. And look, the judge isn't mocking his mental health. She's separating it from responsibility. Because you can have fear, trauma, anxiety, and still owe a child stability. If you were the kid, would I panic feel like a real excuse?
Have you ever done something that you maybe freaked out about? And
Yeah, sitting here listening to your story is freaking me out.
I'm a nice guy. I deliver the mail. You know,
Okay.
I in this neighborhood actually.
Oh, thank you for delivering our mail.
You're welcome. I like it. It's great.
Mr. Moffitt, you came here to waste my time, didn't you?
No, Your Honor.
Obviously you did, because everything you're saying about delivering mail in this neighborhood and you're a nice guy, it has nothing to do with child support. Travis is your son. You have an obligation to support him. It's just as simple as that.
This is a courtroom lesson. Being a nice guy doesn't replace a legal duty. The judge literally cuts through the fluff. Mail delivery, good personality, neighborhood talk, none of it matters. Child support is math tied to legal parenthood. The judge is basically saying you can be kind and still have to pay.
Are you okay? You're not going to have another panic attack, are you?
Oh,
Okay.
do you really miss me?
Travis asked about you. I just want what's best for my son.
Wait, Your Honor, can we? What? When is he asking about me?
He asks, he asks at night right before bed. I mean, you adopted him, so,
Why don't you call and check on the child?
Now the emotional stakes rise. He asks about you at night. That's powerful because it's not about money, it's about attachment. The judge is hearing that this child didn't just lose a stepfigure, he lost a dad he thought was permanent. And the saddest part, the adult who made it permanent is the one pulling away.
Just scared, I guess.
Scared of what?
You know, when I
You're
adopted.
mean to him? I mean, what's the? I feel like I'm missing something here. What am I missing?
I feel like, you know, George just, you know, George.
Watch the shift. The mom isn't even attacking him. She says, I want you to be happy too. That's rare in court. The judge starts to feel it. This isn't a scam case. It's a broken relationship case. And that's why the judge starts probing. Is this really about support or about unfinished business?
George does have his panic attacks, but you know, I just want what's best for my son, and you know, and I want you to be happy too, George. I do. I want you to be happy.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Oh.
This is where Judge Vonda flips the script. Instead of punishing, she offers a solution. Reconcile, get married, and the support issue disappears. That's not typical legal robot behavior. That's a judge reading the room and trying to save a family. Question, is that brilliant, or is it risky for the child if they break up again?
So maybe I was wrong about you and Travis.
Do you
Do you guys want to get back together?
what do you?
You're really making my heart jump over here.
The ring coming back out is the movie moment. But the legal takeaway is serious. Marriage changes the framework. The judge isn't saying love fixes everything. She's saying the law treats a married household differently for support purposes. Still, getting married in court under pressure is wild. Would you say yes in that moment?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've never been in court before, Your
Okay.
Honor, but I feel like, yeah.
Maybe you guys should go ahead and get married. Forget the whole engagement thing. Get married. Then you don't have to worry about child support. Sounds good, right?
Oh my gosh, that's so simple.
Keely, are you?
I still have the ring.
And just like that, no child support. People cheer, but here's the real point. Once they're married, support becomes an internal household obligation, not a court order. The court steps out because the family unit is legally restored. It's a happy ending, but also puts a lot of trust on two people who already broke once.
I mean, we could get married right now.
You can do that?
Of course.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
okay, sure.
Let's, yeah, yes.
Okay. Mr. Moffitt, do you take this woman to be your wife?
Yeah, I do.
And do you take Mr.
Now the judge explains a rule in plain terms. In Texas, marriage can make a child support case unnecessary because you're one household again. That's why the judge didn't calculate payments. But don't miss this, adoption still matters. If they separate later, he's still legally dad, and support can come right back. Paper doesn't disappear.
Moffitt to be your husband?
I do.
Okay, well, you guys are married and there is no child support. This is an ending we don't see very often in this court. So once you guys are married, no one pays child support, okay?
So the case ends with applause, but the real lesson is heavy. Don't adopt a child unless you're ready for forever. Fear might explain behavior, but it doesn't erase responsibility. And marriage solved today's court problem, but the child's emotional safety is the real test going forward. If this case stunned you too, drop your take in the comments, hit like, and subscribe for more courtroom drama like this.